Well, 32.94. That's a pretty stunning day, don't you think?
Yeah, it was a pretty amazing day.
Uh,
Started off a little slow, but we just kept grinding and just kept working our way on up the leaderboard.
Now, how many fish did you guys catch then today, do you think?
I would say around 20.
Oh, that's that might have started off pretty slow, but I can tell you from around the country when you tell people you caught 20 fish, they think you're full of BS because they can't imagine that you could even catch that many in a day. Now, were your fish the small draws or the large draws?
They were all largemouth.
Oh, really? I
Yep,
like it.
yep.
That's
We caught them in about 2 feet of water, flipping trees that were laid down in the water, and then a couple came off docks.
Now I got to look and see. You had so your big fish was 559,
Yep, we
an
had two of those.
average of 4.71. Were you anticipating a day like that or not?
To be honest, no.
Okay.
I knew we could go out and catch probably 7 good ones, but we were going to have to really grind through it.
Yeah.
Um, just because the lakes around where we were fishing, just kind of with these cold fronts, have been kind of weird, and the fish have kind of just changed their entire pattern and just went to the bank, and
Okay.
so it's hard to get. They're kind of spread out. It's one here and there,
Okay.
but once we figured out what they were on, what kind of trees they were on, they didn't want anything with any leaves on it. It had to be
Okay.
a dead tree. But once you figured that out, we could just run down the bank and just hit every dead tree. And we lost probably 6 fish wrapped up in the tree. 4 were probably over 5 pounds.
Wow.
Um, they'd get you wrapped and then they'd break you off because you couldn't, they'd just seesaw your line. And,
Sure. Yeah.
you
I
know,
know exactly
we
what
see
you're
the
talking about.
unfortunate thing is you seen them. So we were like, we knew how big they were
Ah,
because they were so shallow. As soon as you hooked them, you seen the fish.
unreal. Well, that had to be an exciting day. So you're just
Yeah.
flipping. What kind of line were you running then?
I was running 20-pound fluoro, and then Callan was using like 50-pound braid.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I honestly wish I would have had braid on, but I just didn't switch because I didn't think it was going to be that hardcore of a wood bite. But they were all, I mean, pretty much all on the wood except for I think we weighed one off a dock.
Ah. Now, Callan, did you give Dad crap because he didn't switch to the braid?
Uh, well, I did lose a few about the boat just from, what's it called?
Just from them coming
Yeah.
unhooked,
Yeah.
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 Jumping and
Well,
stuff.
that's the downside of the braid, right? Is that you've
Yep.
got no give at all. So when they get close to the boat, they
Right.
can pull hooks a little bit easier. You got a little bit of give with the, so it's a give and take type of thing. I always think, how big of jigs were you guys throwing?
Half ounce rattling AT jigs from All Terrain
Okay,
Tackle.
okay. Any
So
colors better or
darker colors. It had to be something dark.
okay, like
So
black blues?
the water was pretty dirty. So especially, I mean, if they're in a foot of water, 2 feet of water, it's going to be dirty. But yeah, it just had to be a darker profile. I mean, I used a black one, a blue one. Callan used a dark green pumpkin with a dark trailer, and it just
Okay,
had to be a darker profile.
okay.
But if you landed in front of one, they bit it every time. It was just dunk, and then you'd have to wrestle them out of the trees. So
Only a fisherman will know what a dunk is.
yeah, exactly right.
We all know and we all love it, right?
Yes, sir. It's the best part
Well,
about it.
pretty amazing. I didn't look at the Shields gift cards. Now, how many events did Callan fish before?
All of them.
Every one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So you'll
we
have a
fished.
good shot
We
at the maybe some scholarship money. Our scholarships this year, and we will be going back to our other ones. What we've decided to do is, we can hang on to the money for all this stuff, and then we make a little bit of interest. But we thought it made more sense that if you do win a scholarship, we give cash to the family. So we'll let the parents know, send a check for all the scholarship funds. Then you guys can invest it and do what you want. We trust our anglers and everybody else to kind of do the right thing. So we'll be
Heck yeah.
announcing all of those tomorrow, and hopefully Callan will have his name on one of them.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. So thank you for fishing with us. Love talking to you guys. Now, were you actually fishing up by the Brainerd Lakes area?
We were not. We were fishing by the metro.
Okay. Well,
So
an amazing job, 32.94 at 4.71 pound average. I say this all the time. The people down south think that, well, if we let them guys fish with us, they're going to kick our butt. Well, they may catch an 8-pounder, but they're not going to average 4.71 pounds. I can absolutely
right.
guarantee that.
Yeah, it's tough to
Especially
do.
for 7 fish.
Right. And largemouth too. Yep.
Yeah, largies. Now, can you imagine if you took your 5 best? You've got a hell of a day with 5 fish. You're probably
Yeah,
in that.
right. I'll
You're
take that
probably
any day in a
25
tournament.
pounds, right?
Yeah, I'll take that any day in a 5-fish tournament.
Who wouldn't? It's like,
Yeah,
wow.
right.
Well, congratulations. We will be getting your Bagley gift cards and your trophies out. Bridget's pretty good, but let's give her a week to kind of decompress at our last one. We'll get them out as quick as we can to everybody. Callan, amazing job. Thank you for fishing with us all year long. We truly appreciate it, and we love seeing you out there.
Thank you very much for doing this for us kids,
You're
and
welcome.
we really appreciate it also.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that you can, fish with a dad, uncle, brother. We don't care. Let you get out and do what's fun. So congratulations again, and thank you, Adam. I appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yep.